Hey everybody, this is Lollipop and I am here to show you guys another one of my morphs for Morphing Mondays. Today we are going to build a shower. A lot of people ask me, in my dimension, that's a really cool shower you have, and it's extremely simple to make, and I'm going to show you all how to do it. I went ahead and I just built a quick little bathroom setup, a cute little toilet, little sink, and that kind of stuff. Make it look a little more real. Okay, you can either build your shower with a couple of different walls. You've got your gray stone tiles and your green stone tiles. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it with the gray stone tile today. So what I do is I'm going to take a green stone rectangle. I'm going to place it on the ground and I'm going to bring it up to size of what I want for my shower. Today may be a little bit longer because I seem to be building just a little bit off of the XY axis, so this will be fun and interesting. So I've got my back wall, and now I'm going to do my Control D, make a copy of that, and I'm going to turn it. I'm going to match it up to my other wall. I'm not going to build a very big shower today, just, a little bit of a small one. Okay, now that I have my two base walls, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a gray stone tile. I'm going to set that down and size it to where I want. I personally like giving the half wall look. I don't know, I like an open shower better than a closed-in one. And I'm going to do my Control D feature, make a copy. I'm going to rotate it for the outer wall. These walls seem to be extremely crooked today. What do you think, Kiwi? Am I going crazy or are they crooked?
Now it's perfect. I was not going to say anything. Now that one's perfect. We are building from a special
Alright.
place, so it's not going to be perfect because of where we're building from. And we look forward to showing you where this is this week.
Yes, that's why I have these big giant walls up, is so you can't see the special treat that we have in store for you. Now I am looking for my stone plank. There it is. And I'm going to set that down on the ground.
I do love the half showered look better than the full shower. It just looks really nice when you have it in a room. I've seen a lot of showers and it's that one that always appeals to me too.
Today's video is definitely going to be a little awkward. I may be in a little more silence. I'm fighting with trees in my background here and I'm working off the XY axis. So yeah, this is really enjoyable today.
Taking a shower with Lolly in RDD style. This is different. It's great. While Lolly is straightening that, she has started a new project called Scrumptious Saturdays, where she's going to be showing lots of yummy treats, along with kitchen ideas, anything to do with kitchens. So that's really nice. I really enjoyed the interview, the article that you brought out for that, celebrating St. Patrick's Day. And of course, come Monday, the day after St. Patrick's Day, everyone's going to see your great look.
Yeah, thank you. And if you know of, or if you have your own special kitchen that you would like us, to feature or come take a look at, I will be more than happy to come out, and take a look at it and get some screenshots, and maybe we'll even add you to our features for Scrumptious Saturdays. I seem to be having some real issues here, and I do apologize.
The ice cubes have really lent a great look to bathrooms and kitchens, especially bathrooms. I really love that they brought in the ice cubes the way that they have.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite things to build with, especially for doing bathrooms, doing, your toilets or doing even a medicine cabinet or a mirror. It gives a great, illusion for a mirror, and they're awesome to work with. Okay, I'm picking the plank up and I'm going to bring it over here. If you find yourself having problems when you're building off of your XY axis, just build it on your XY axis and then go ahead and you can move it after you're done completing the build. If it's more than one item, you can use your shift click and you will be able to make it, it will select all your items and then you can move them all together. So I should have done this to begin with. Don't know why I didn't. And this is almost in there the way we want it. That way when you take a shower, the water doesn't come out all over your bathroom floor.
That's what I love about your stuff, those little details that I don't often pay attention to, and saying that I am finicky, but the little details you look at, I absolutely adore.
Alright, here we go. The beginnings of our shower. Now for the fun part. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a metal pipe and I'm going to set that down and I'm going to raise it up so I'm working with it in the air, and I'm going to shrink it all the way down to about the size of a pipe. This is going to be what your shower shower head is going to be attached to. So you're just going to rotate it around until you get it the way you want it. And I know it's an extremely small object right now, and it's probably a little difficult to see.
I'm a midget. I got this covered. I love that dress. I really do. I have to get one.
Thank you. I'm being festive for St. Patrick's Day.
That's from the puzzle, isn't it?
Yes, this is from the Seeing Dots puzzle. After you collect the artifact set, you can go to Ardent Domain to the, I can't remember where it is off the top of my head. I know you take the upper left-hand port and run straight. I think it's the Citadel or someplace, and you chase a ghost book around the room multiple times until you can get 3 of the ectoplasm. After you get all of that, then you can take it to Omni and Tempest Bay to be able to unlock the puzzle, which is located in Cerritos. Have fun doing the domino puzzle. I sure did. Took me about 2 hours before I finally figured out how not to fall off the puzzle when completing it.
Too funny.
Okay, I think we have our pipe in place. Now I'm going to take a orange cork jug. And there's many different variations. People use the butter churn for your faucets, or there's so many different things that you can do. As I said before, pick up an item, play with it, turn it around, rotate it, resize it, and you'll be surprised what all you can do.
Now the tiles themselves are crafted from lots of old school mats. There's lots of different ones, but things like this little cork jug are bought off the vendors, aren't they?
Yes. Yes, luckily Tryon did give us these little jugs, and they come in handy for a lot of different things. I use them, the cork part, I use them for my buttons on my stove. You can use them in all different ways. It's really great. I usually just try to line it up so that the jug is just starting to cover the pipe. It takes a few minutes, you know, play around with it, readjust it a little bit, and get it to where you want it. Make sure you look at it from all different angles and all different sides. With working with an item that's so small, your XYZ arrows are huge. Hopefully Tryon will give us a feature in the future that allows us to make those smaller. Alright, now I'm going to take that same jug and I'm going to place it down on the ground. I'm going to lift it up and I'm going to shrink it down. Now I'm going to turn them. I am really fighting a lot with this today.
You're in a great dress. You look the part. It doesn't matter. Once again, we are in a setup that's makeshift and for reasons we'll let you know this week where we're at. So it isn't going as smoothly as I know. I've watched Lolly a few times do things so quickly and so smartly. So this will be, she'll be at the other end screwing her face up, I'm sure.
Yes, Lolly is gritting her teeth right now. No dimension project when you're building it runs smoothly, as you know, you are going to run into little hiccups here and there, and but it's still, you know, just the joy of it. It's just so much fun being able to create something. So I don't mind the struggle. Remind me not to set up in this area again.
Okay.
Alright, that looks about as close as we're going to get for the handles for the time allowed. I could play around with these handles for another hour, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, and there are many different things that people use for drains on the floor. My favorite to use is the tribal table. The round tribal table. I set that down, shrink it, and place it into the ground. No shower is complete without a drain. Alright, Kiwi. You can go get cleaned up now.
Sure, I'm gonna get drowned in this. This is a midget size, but this looks great. And thank you so much for bringing us Morphing Mondays and for coming with the flow and the develop. We do have a lot of great things incoming. We look forward to sharing it with you all. I am passionate about Lolly's work as much as she is. I enjoy everything she does. So it's always a pleasure for me to watch these things, whereas I'm not so patient at those finer details. So thank you, Lolly, for bringing this to us.
Of course, and I look forward to seeing you guys all on Saturday.
Yay!